Hey, what's up guys, it's Roy here. So this is my first 16 Pro case review. Subcase was kind enough to send out this here. This is just a dummy unit to do some videos with. So since they were the ones kind enough to send it, I'm gonna go ahead and do a video first for them. So this is, as you can see here, a very nice looking box here. So as you can see here on the back, it says for the 2024 Pro, so it's the 16 Pro, Mag Pro, and then SP, and then black. So it comes in black and gray. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy out here. So looking on Amazon right now, which I'll link it down in the description, this one's gonna be like around 34 bucks. As you can see here, it comes with quite a bit inside the box, but I'll kind of throw that to the side. Let's get this all out here. And there is the case. So get that out. Comes with a little carrying case slash kickstand, as you can see here. But there it is, the case. Let's see what comes inside. So it did have this here. So it says how to remove the screen protector. So there we go. Then there's this card here with a little QR code, extended warranty. So it says if you do this, it adds up to, or added 12-month warranty, exclusive access to newly launched products for free, etc., etc. So it'll come with this if you get it. And then it does give you some install instructions here if you are trying to figure out how to install it, but I'll show you how to do that in this video. And let's put this to the side. We'll kind of talk about this last. It's kind of like what I usually will do in my case videos when it comes with that kind of stuff. But let's go ahead and get this out here. So if you see here in the corner, this is kind of the corner to kind of push to remove this hard screen protector here. So as you can see here, it's a two-part case. There's more foam, so let's get that out of here. And looks like there's some wrapping. So we'll get that off. And there's one more here. It says separating front casing from rear case. So that's what I was talking about. We'll pull that off. So as you can see, it does come with a built-in screen protector, which is pretty nice. And then here is the case itself without the screen protector on it. So as you can see here, that's the design and the look. It's a little different actually, because I haven't ever noticed where there's a big chunk cut out there, which is part of this here. But what's unique is it has to be that way, because it just dawned on me that that's for the camera control button. So, or button, but yeah, so that's it's going to be pretty interesting to see how case companies treat the camera control button there. But let's go ahead and get it installed. So should be pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Anytime you see this part here, you know that that's where the charging port is. And if you look at the screen protector, you can see the little hole punch there. So that's going to be like where the dynamic island and stuff is. So we'll pop this in and voila. So that's the way they do the camera control button. So it's just an actual cutout there, so you can actually have the physical button there. But that's the design and how it looks. So it's popped in very easily. And then we'll just install it. Probably should start from the bottom. Yeah, that's smarter. There we go. And all you're gonna do is just kind of make sure those edges are hugging very nicely. And that is all she wrote. So there's the case installed. So as you can see, it's a very rugged case, but one thing I love about this case is that it does have that MagSafe built in, but it also has the ability to be able to be a kickstand for you. So as you can see there, you do gotta kind of push that button there, as you can see where it says UB Pro, right there, that little spot. You just push that and it pops that out, so then it's acting as a kickstand. So you can do it, well, really just one way. So I was thinking it might have enough force, but it definitely does not. So you can only do it this way, where it actually is sitting up like so. Can't do it like in portrait mode or anything like that, but that's okay, because that's the whole point of a kickstand, like I said, is to be able to just kind of have it there. It's a nice viewing angle if you're watching a show. So I definitely think that that's not a bad thing. It clicks in nice. Like I said, just a nice rugged case, hard material on the back. So you got that hard polycarbonate, and then you got the TPU on the sides. Nice cutout there for the camera lenses, as you can see there. They're nicely recessed in, which is pretty nice. And then we can see that we do have our power button here, which is got some little bit of some teeth there. You got some little ridges here that's going to help with grip. I can already feel that grip. And then that's, once again, kind of a closer look of the camera control cutout there. A little different. I don't know. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of that, because that's where my hands typically wanting to go. And if my fingers are naturally going to go there, then I could see a lot of accidental touches happening with that camera control button. Now, it's nothing that Supcase did. I just feel like that's just going to be the norm. The more I'm thinking about it as I'm holding the phone, like, I'm curious if that's going to be an issue when I get my real one. And then here at the bottom, you can see that that's the design look of how the bottom is for the USB-C charging port. It's got a little flap there that does cover it. That's going to give you some protection to dust and all that stuff, so it doesn't get inside of the charging port there. And we do got some cutouts here for the speakers. And then, as you can see here, 2 little holes there for a lanyard if you like to use a lanyard. Now we do get some Supcase branding right here, and then that grippy pattern once again. And then we do get our volume up and down buttons right here that do have a plus and minus, and then the action button. So that is still here for 2024. And then, as you can see, we go up to the top. There's no mics or anything, no hole punch cutouts or anything like that. And then looking at the front, you can see that that's kind of the design look there. Very rugged, very nice lips going around the front that's protecting that screen. I do like the built-in screen protector aspect of it. I do wish I had my real one. I should be getting it any day now. But I do like that it has that built-in screen protector there. So that way we can actually, use it and not fear that we're going to be scratching up our new 2 times stronger ceramic shield screen, which always scratches if you don't have a screen protector. So just FYI. But now let's go ahead and see if this is a wobbly case. So face down, it's not shaking at all, and back down, it's shaking a little bit, but it's not as bad as I would think. But it definitely does shake. Now, if I'm using my desk and hitting it, it's not moving it. Really, what will move it is if you're actually forcefully trying to move it. Next, let's go and do the clicky button test. So with these dummy units that they send, they actually have the actual buttons, so they do actually kind of help a little bit. So let's see that power button. Okay, so it's definitely responsive. And the volume up and down. So it's not very clicky or loud. Now, granted, that could also, like I said, be just because this is a dummy unit. I do feel like a click in there when I'm doing this, but it's not like a loud click. And then the action button, kind of the same thing, some responsiveness there, but it's not audibly loud. So once again, to be determined once I get the real phone if that's different, but at least for right now, I can feel like the buttons are clicky, so that's a good thing. Now, unfortunately, I can't test the actual MagSafe capabilities, but what I can do is grab my MagSafe charger to see how strong the magnets are. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. All right, so have my MagSafe charger here, and oh man, that was super clicky right out of the bat. So that was super clicky right out of the gate, and yeah, very strong magnet. Now, one thing that I like is that it does, since it has that part that you have to click it to get it open, it's not going to come off. Like, I can't make that kickstand pop out by moving this around. So I do like that it does have that design there to be able to pop that in and out when you want. But very strong magnets, so if you are a fan of your MagSafe accessories and all that good stuff, then you're good to go. So now let's go ahead and just take a real quick peek here at the carrying case that it comes with. So one thing that you can do is, if you want, you can totally do it face in, so that way the screen is being protected. I believe you can also do it this way. So yep, totally do it this way. Now granted, you probably are going to want to do it this way here, so that way it's not hitting the power button. So yeah, there we go. So as you can see there, if you are someone that likes to use one of these types of cases or you know, little holders here, it definitely is okay. You can, you know, move it around, clip it on your belt, all that good stuff. It doesn't act as a kickstand, so it doesn't click and like stay in place. I thought it did for some reason, but obviously it doesn't. So it doesn't just click in, so that way if you had it in this, but it almost can kind of be a kickstand. Yeah, there you go. So you can technically do it like this, since this little piece stands out. And obviously, I mean, now the more I'm looking at it, that's actually the design of it. So that's meant to be that way. It doesn't angle it as much as I would like, because if I'm sitting at my desk right now, it's very more up and down. I'd like to see it be a little more angled, but it does the job if you are someone who uses this type of mount. So, or, you know, little belt clip thing here. And then to get it off, you just push that and it just pops right off. So pretty easy peasy, guys. But there we have it. So, you know, for the mid $30 range, for a very rugged case that comes with that, and also has this capability to have a built-in kickstand that doesn't get in the way, I'm definitely a fan. I've always been a fan of SUP cases. So there you go, guys. I'll link it down in the description. So be sure to you know, hit that like button if you liked the video. If you loved it, please subscribe. Ring that notification bell for up-to-date content. So be safe, God bless, and we'll see you on the next one.